Letter 108 of Letters from Egypt by Lady Lucie Duff Gordon. Read for LibriVox.org into the public domain. To Sir Alexander Duff Gordon, Boulak, July 29, 1867. Dearest Alec, your letter has arrived to my great relief, only I fear you are not at all well. About Maurice, if he wishes to see the Nile, let him come, but if he is only to be sent because of me, let it alone. I know I am oppressive company now, and am apt, like Mr. Woodhouse in Emma, to say, let us all have some gruel. We know nothing here of a prohibition of gunpowder. At this moment some Europeans are popping away incessantly at Embaba just opposite. Evidently the Pasha wants to establish a right of search on the Nile. That absurd speech about slaves he made in Paris shows that. With 3,000 in his harem, several slave regiments, and lots of gangs on all his sugar plantations, his impudence is wonderful. He is himself the greatest living slave trader as well as owner. My lads are afraid to go out alone for fear of being snapped up by cawasses and taken to the army or the sugar works. You will be sorry to hear that your stalwart friend Hassan has had 50 blows on each foot sole, and had to pay £6. He was taking 2 donkeys to Shepherd's Hotel before sunrise for a French lady and gentleman to go to the Pyramids, when a cawass met him, seized the donkeys, and on Hassan's refusal to give them up, spat on the side saddle and reviled Hassan's own harem, and began to beat him with his courbash. Hassan got impatient, took the cawass up in his arms and threw him on the ground, and went on. Presently 4 cawasses came after him, seized him and took him to the Zaptiya police office, where they all swore he had beaten them, torn their clothes, and robbed one of an imaginary gold watch, all valued at £24. After the beating he was carried to the prison in chains, and there sentenced to be a soldier. A friend, however, interfered, and settled the matter for £6. Hassan sends you his best salam. Last night was very pretty, all the boats starting for the Moolid of Saeed el Bedawi at Tanta. Every boat had a sort of pyramid of lanterns, and the darweeshes chanted, and the worldly folks had profane music and singing, and I sat and looked and listened, and thought how many thousand years ago just the same thing was going on in honour of Bubastis. End of letter 108. Read by Sibella Denton. All LibriVox files are in the public domain. For more information, please visit LibriVox.org.